I monetized my YouTube channel in less than 10 weeks as a woman over 50 with zero editing or filming experience, no fancy equipment, and no big investments. So if you are over 50 and you're considering starting a side hustle or maybe searching out what the next big thing is for you, you may want to consider starting a YouTube channel. But even if you're not wanting to start a YouTube channel, the simple steps that I took to get to monetization can be applied to whatever new adventure you're planning for your life. So in this video, I'm going to share the things I've learned on my journey to monetization and the steps that I took to get there and how doing hard things is paying off for me, and it can for you too. So here we go. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Carrie Stone, and this is Carry On, where we talk all things money, movement, and mindset. And today we're talking all three as they pertain to the monetization of Carry On. So back in June of 2024, I actually started my YouTube page. I came up with my name and I started the channel and didn't post any videos, didn't do anything because I got completely frozen. Now, thank goodness, my son-in-law convinced me to do a 30-day film and edit challenge. And that's what I did all through July as I was preparing and studying and learning everything that I needed to learn in order to effectively start my YouTube channel. And on August 27th, I officially uploaded my very first video. Now, if you're not familiar with monetization, YouTube requires, in order to make money through AdSense, they require that you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Most people do not usually hit those at the same time, and that was the case for me. And on average, they say it takes 6 months to a year to hit the monetization level. So I was very excited to hit it in less than 10 weeks. So during this journey, I learned many things about YouTube, and it took me a while to actually make this video because of the fact that people would ask me, how did you do this? And I would just go, God. I was in so much shock and in awe of the fact that I had actually hit monetization in less than 10 weeks that I really had no answers. I could not figure out why I hit it in that time. But as I've been growing my channel, it hit me that, yes, I give God the credit and the glory for everything that happens in my life, but He didn't just hand this over to me. I worked really hard for it. So I did the steps, I did the things that needed to be done in order to get to this place. And so in thinking about that, I've realized I had many little things that I've learned along the way that could help you. Number one, I learned that if you're going to have a YouTube channel or start a business of any kind, it's not about you. It has to be about the people. It has to be about that person, you right there that I'm talking to today. It's all about you. And a lot of people don't realize that when they're starting a YouTube channel, they make it all about them. But you have to always be thinking as a business. And I realized, like, say you loved fish head soup with beef tripe, and you think everybody in the world should love fish head soup with beef tripe. So you spend over $100,000, you open a restaurant in the middle of Alabama serving fish head soup with beef tripe, and that's the only thing you put on your menu because it's what you love. And then you're shocked when nobody comes to your restaurant because nobody wants to eat fish head soup with beef tripe in the middle of Alabama. And so it's the same thing. I can talk to you all day long about what's important to me, but if it's not important to you, you're not going to subscribe. You're not going to watch. It all has to be about the subscriber, the viewer, the person who decided to click on that video to watch. And if you don't think of it like that, you will not succeed. Number two, I learned trends are trends for a reason, because people like them. And in the beginning, I started my channel as a coach and a trainer and a person who likes to help people to live their best life and to live out their purpose with passion. And so my first 4 videos, I think, were all about the way I would teach people, the way I would coach people, the way I've coached myself through life. And it's good material, but there was nothing trending about it. It was actually posting a trending video that got me to the 1,000 subscriber mark. It wasn't until I respected the trends that I was able to cross over that barrier and get more subscribers. So you may think you just want to do your own thing, but seriously, the trends are trends for a reason. But don't follow a trend if you can't make it yours. If you don't have something of value to add to it, then don't do it, because then you just look foolish. So the trends are there for a reason, and it does pay off to follow the trends. Number 3, I learned what I think will work usually won't. Every video that I have done that I am the most proud of, that I think this is the one, this one's going to be huge, this video is going to just take over on YouTube. Nope. So what you think will work usually is not the one that's going to work. And just get over that and be okay with the fact that you get any views at all. Number 4, I've learned that the world is full of beautiful people. Yes, there are crappy people. Yes, there are people who will make mean comments on your videos. But on the whole, there are just so many beautiful people. And I have been blessed with a community of just amazing people. And I have to say, like, I've had people who've been with me from the start, and some of them I haven't seen for the last few videos, and I've started like worrying about them. So if you are one of those people and you've always commented on my videos, and maybe you're thinking, oh, she doesn't want to hear from me anymore, could you give me like proof of life? Like, I just want to know you're okay and that you had good holidays and that you're out there and you're still doing fine. So yesterday I received a comment on one of my videos from a guy who's been with me from the beginning. And he said, I haven't commented in a while. I just wanted you to know, I love this video. You're doing great. And I was like, I was genuinely so happy to hear from him. And I was like, oh, I've missed seeing you. So, so my community is amazing. Every single one of you, you add something to my life. And I'm so grateful for the beautiful people that have subscribed to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, would you consider hitting that subscribe button and becoming a part of this community? We would love to have you. Number 5, YouTube isn't easy, but it is doable if you follow the steps. If you come into this and you're just trying to make your own path, make your own way, chances are you'll have a rocky start. But if you really come in and listen to the experts and learn the craft, learn how to build YouTube, then it's hard work. Yes, I have worked hard, but it is fun and it's rewarding and it's just such an amazing experience. Number 6, I learned out of all the many videos I've watched, nobody really knows how to say this word. Is it niche or is it niche? Nobody really knows how to say it. I don't really know the proper way to say it, but I do know this: you have to know what yours is and you have to stay in it. And you may start a channel under one niche and then decide that's not where you want to be. And you may be like me and your audience may start determining what your niche is. So know your niche and stay in the lanes. Number 7, you have to understand that sometimes you just have to make that one video for that one person. I have had several videos that I have made strictly for one person because of a comment in the comment section, because I knew somebody needed it. Those videos haven't been my biggest videos. People don't like me when I'm very serious, I've learned, but I've done those videos because I knew people needed them. One in particular, I think it was Growth Through Struggle. I did that video for one person. And when I posted it, I knew it wasn't going to do well. And I posted it right at a time when I was ready to hit 1,000 subscribers. So it slowed my progress, but I didn't care because that woman needed that video that day. So you got to take them for the team sometimes and do what is right for your people. Number 8, I've learned that the videos you want to trash are probably going to be your biggest hitting videos. I don't get it. I don't understand. But when I've wanted to trash videos, my husband has talked me out of it, and those have been my best videos. The ones I'm most proud of, nope, those are not my best videos. I still think they're my best videos, but they're not the biggest hitting videos. The ones I want to trash usually are the ones that do really well. Number 9, you need to know what your unfair advantage is and then use that unfair advantage. For me, I talk. I'm a talker. My mother said I came out talking. I was the one whose report card always said talks too much in class. I went right into music and theater and singing and performing. And when I became an adult, I went into coaching and training and speaking. And I'm a talker. I talk. It's my unfair advantage. I can talk to anybody, anytime, anywhere, to any piece of equipment. I can talk. So that's my unfair advantage. And that's what I have used to grow my channel. You need to know what your unfair advantage is and use that to grow your channel. Number 10, the lesson I have to keep learning over and over again is always, 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 always do a sound check. Even when you think you don't need to do a sound check, do a sound check. I did this video yesterday. I had done another video first. It takes a really long time to download a video onto my computer. So I had to wait, and I came back, was running late, did the video quickly, and did not do a sound check before the second video. And I had nothing to show for it. And here I am today doing it all over again. Or as I like to tell my husband when this happens, I had the opportunity to do it better. There you go. But always do a sound check. You'll regret it if you don't. And number 11 is you always must communicate with your community. I get up every morning and I check comments. And then I have times throughout the day that I check comments. My goal is always respond as quickly as possible. And there's only been about 3 times that I haven't done that. And that has strictly been because the comments were so serious that I didn't want to give trite answers. And I took time to pray and think about what I wanted to say. So otherwise, I try to answer comments very quickly. I want people to know how important they are to me. I want every person that comments to know that what they said mattered to somebody, that I care. I care about what they say. And that communication is so important when you're building a channel. So now on to the meat of the monetization. This is what you clicked on this video for, right? You want to know, am I getting rich? Am I making tons of money? No. So, as I said, I posted my first video August 27th, 2024. I had 0 subscribers. Between August 27th and October 16th, I posted 13 videos. 5 of those videos had over 1,000 views. 3 of those videos were responsible for pushing me over to the 1,000 subscriber mark. And that happened because of a trending video, 10 Things I Quit After the Age of 50. And I still love that video. The funny thing was, had been my biggest hitting video until this past month. And I had the most complaints on that video because the audio was just so bad. I didn't know about turning up the audio in iMovie, and then I had sound effects in it, and people hated those sound effects. But the problem is, once you've uploaded, you can't change it. So it is what it is, but I find it hysterical. My kids find it hysterical too. But I had fun doing that video, and I learned a lot about editing from that video. So I've kept my videos much simpler since then. So I hit the 1,000 subscriber requirement at 7 weeks and 1 day. I will never forget it. I was in Seacrest, Florida, and I was so excited, and it was incredible. And we went out and celebrated and had a fun meal. and I got another pretty necklace, and it was just an amazing time. And I didn't know how long it was going to take me to hit 4,000 watch hours because that went a lot slower than I thought it would. So, watch hours are only how long people watch. So even if you have a 15-minute video, but they only watch for 6 minutes, you only get that 6 minutes. So it takes a while to add up. From October 16th, I posted 5 more videos before I hit the 4,000 watch hours. Technically, I hit 4,000 watch hours on Halloween. I remember watching my back end on my YouTube channel click over to 4,001 watch hours. And that was so exciting. YouTube didn't recognize it until they could verify it until election day. But I didn't care. To me, it was October 31st, but I got my actual notice from YouTube saying you have now been accepted into the YouTube Partner Program on election day. Of the 5 videos that I posted in order to get to the 4,000 watch hours, 2 of those went over 1,000 views. And since my monetization, I have posted another 17 videos. Yeah, I've been very busy this past 4 months. And it's been fun. Of those 17 videos, 4 of those were over 1,000 views. And one of those videos is actually almost at 90,000 views. And that one blew my mind. So it has been an exciting ride. My original goal for hitting monetization was January 1st, 2025. So I hit that several months early. And so by January 1st of 2025, I was actually over 6,000 subscribers. And my goal now for the month of January is 7,500 subscribers. If you look at my subscriber count right now, you will see that I am not there. So if you would hit that subscribe button, wow, I would appreciate it. Thank you. So let's talk money. Am I getting rich? No, I'm not getting rich, but I'm building something. And, I didn't invest much in this business. I invested less than $1,000. 500 or so of that was for a course that Gabe Bolt did called the 5-Hour YouTuber. Great course. If you get to take that live again, it is amazing. He does a great job. And I learned a lot. And it's been a great supportive community there. So that was the bulk of the money that I invested. Otherwise, I'll list in the description below the equipment that I've used. My microphone, my stand that has a remote, my light. I use my iPhone, and I have a gimbal. I haven't quite figured out how to use it yet, so I haven't. But I've kept it pretty simple so far. And so it was not a huge investment. My first day of monetization has been my lowest day overall of what I've made, and it was $2.67. My highest paid day, thanks to my son-in-law, who convinced me to post a video the day after Christmas, that was my highest paid out day. And I made $143.52 on that day. Yay! Thanks, Aiden. To this date, it is now January 10th. I've made over $2,100 in my 4 months of commitment to YouTube. And I feel like I'm ahead, because I've only invested 1,000. So I'm not changing the world with the amount of money that I've made, but I am progressively making more each time, and I'm working all the time to improve my channel. So it is a slow and steady race. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. So what are the steps to building your YouTube channel? First of all, you have to treat it like a business. That's the reason I took my time in starting my channel and actually posting my first video. When I started my channel in June, I realized as a businesswoman, I would not open my restaurant right now. I would not open my business right now with the amount of preparation that I had. So I spent my summer building my business, getting it ready for launch. And so you have to treat it like a business. What is your plan? What is your budget? If you're starting a YouTube channel, how many days a week are you going to post? What are you going to post? Who is your audience? Like you need to have all of your questions answered and have a plan and know what it is you're going to be working on for the next year. Number two, you have to be committed. See, I have not once asked myself if I'm going to quit. And when I lose subscribers, I don't think about quitting because I made the commitment. I'm doing this for 3 years or 156 videos, whichever one comes first. I cannot even talk about quitting until I've hit those marks. So I'm committed. It's just, it is what it is. I am in this and this is my life. So you have to have that level of commitment. Number three, you have to keep growing. Every video that I do, I look for one thing that I can just change 1%. Can I do a better thumbnail? Can I improve on my editing by 1%? Can I improve on my script writing or my storytelling or whatever it is that I am working on for that video? How can I improve it? I'm always looking for 1% growth. Number four, you have to study. And especially if you're doing a YouTube channel, I recommend Gabe Bolt does a free email YouTube lesson that I got a lot of value out of. And then he also has the 5-hour YouTuber class. I have also learned a lot from Think Media and Sean Cannell. I've learned from vidIQ. I will just watch all different people who teach on how to grow a YouTube channel. Today, just in case you want to use the excuse that you're too old to do this, I found a guy who started his channel about the same time I did, and he's 80 years old. He's 80 and he's kicking my bottom on this. He's almost at like 20,000 subscribers and he's 80. And you know why? He's amazing. I have really enjoyed his channel. I watched a couple of his videos and he was awesome. Cannot for the life of me. I remember his name is Mike. And I remember his tagline is, if you ain't dead, you ain't done. And so I will look up his information and I'll put it in the description below, and I will probably link it right here too. But he was awesome. But would you help me not get beaten by an 80-year-old and subscribe if you haven't already? Thanks. Number five, you need to look for lessons all around you. The way you succeed in life is you solve problems. You don't have to create something new. You just have to take what is already there and make it better. So listen to people and look around and find, what are you upset with? What are you unhappy with? What's not working well for you? Find answers for that, because that will change the world and that will grow your channel. So always look for the lessons and listen to people around you. Keep growing, keep learning, and then you will apply those lessons to what you're doing and improve people's lives, and you will be successful. Number six, you have to have a plan. You just can't live life well and abundantly without a plan. So how many hours a day are you going to commit to YouTube? How many videos a week are you going to do? What's your niche? How much time do you have to answer comments, and when are you going to do that? When will you set up time to learn? What classes are you going to take? Like, what is your plan? Figure out your plan for the year, break it down into quarters, and break that down into months, break that down into weeks. And then you'll have your daily plan will be pretty laid out for you once you've done that. Number seven, I recommend, so many people talk about having big, audacious goals, but I say set goals just beyond, just beyond. As I said earlier, my goal had been to monetize by January 1st. I changed that goal 5 times. 5 times I had to change that goal because I kept setting it just beyond and I kept reaching it. So set your goals just beyond and keep hitting them, and then keep changing them and keep growing. But have a goal. You got to have a goal to go along with your plan. Number 8, you want to read books and watch videos about your niche. Keep learning, keep growing, because that's going to keep you excited and keep you talking. Because if you're going to do a video, you got to be talking. You've got to be teaching people something. You've got to be helping people within your niche to be growing and learning and improving their lives. And number 9, you've got to celebrate the milestones. I have celebrated every step along the way, from starting my channel to 100 subscribers, to 500 subscribers, to 1,000 subscribers. I celebrate every step of the way. And, life is just better when it's a celebration. So you got to think of that champagne effect, right? You want every day when you wake up, you want to hear that pop and then hear that fizz from the bubbles and just live your life in champagne bubbles and pops. Life is so exciting and there is so much for you to do. And you've lived a great life. Like you have life experiences that other people can learn from. So maybe a YouTube channel is going to be right for you. And if you want to prepare yourself for success and see how I actually got started with my YouTube channel, you can watch this video right here. And until next time, carry on.